And believe it or not, I think he's one of the most trustworthy people in the house.
I think he's a good dude.
And I said from day one to myself, when everybody was talking shit on him being the saboteur, I said, I will stick my neck out for that dude.
Yeah.
And I said it from day one to myself. So it's like, it's hard for me because I've become so close with Kathy as, like, on a personal level.
Yeah.
But strategically and as a game player, I think it's more fair almost to keep Andrew here.
Yeah, it's like, and this is the other thing too that I just feel just on a person, like on a total personal level, like ethically I feel horrible about, because I told Andrew and Kathy both kind of what was going on and stuff. And I know Andrew didn't believe me the whole time, but it's true. I mean, the whole plan was to fucking obviously get Brendan out. And he didn't believe me. And the whole time, I'm like, don't worry, you're gonna be fine, you're gonna be fine. And then their names got drawn. I'm like, fuck, I'm like, just still don't worry, you know, there's odds are, and now this happens. And I know the whole time he thinks that I'm out to get him. And I wasn't.
Well,
like,
that's what I was going back to say. I know you don't want to sway anybody's votes, but you might have to, Matt.
Why, you think it's a good
save
idea
yourself.
Oh, to save myself? In what respect do you?
Because if you know, and I'm just telling you for your own good, like if you say you don't sway anybody's vote and Kathy leaves and Andrew stays and it's a really close
and it's really
close. Yeah. He's gonna gun right for you.
But here's the thing, I think
if you take the responsibility to get votes for the one person who ends up staying, you have nothing to lose.
I think you
have nothing to worry about.
I think he just has this inherent distrust about me for some reason. Like, so even if I do that, I think he's gonna, like, I don't even know what he's got against me. He has like something against me.
I mean, I would wait, stir it over, wait. But if I were you, being HOH, I would decide which person I would want to keep in the house. And I know you don't want to sway any votes, but for your own protection, that's what I think you need to do.
So if
do you really want somebody floating in the house that is gonna think that you're out against them? I wouldn't. That's just me personally.
No. Well, let me say before I even go into this that I still am almost leaning towards Kathy, because to me, more dangerous than a competitor is someone who will vote with people that I definitely want out of the house. Like, to me, that's dangerous.
Right.
But no, that's the thing. Like, I don't want Andrew to leave, and I don't have anything against him. And even if I tell him, dude, I'm going to work on getting you to stay, or I'm going to work on Kathy, no matter what I say, he has this thing where he doesn't believe a thing I say, ever. I don't know why. I don't know if he's just got something against me, or he just doesn't. And I don't know what the deal is. Like, I've never been rude to him, or like, you know, obviously I thought he was a saboteur like everyone else. And as soon as it came out, I went up to him. I said, dude, I'm sorry. I thought you were the saboteur too. Like, there's nothing. I don't know where he gets his animosity towards me. So I feel like no matter what I do,
I feel like it's not just you in the house. A lot of people feel that way about him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of people feel.
I do think he's a good dude. Like, I think he's funny, and like when he tries to be social. You have
a long conversation with him.
I just feel like anytime I talk, he like thinks I'm completely disingenuous in everything I'm saying.
Right. Well, I think it's time that you get to know him a little better, and he gets to know you a little bit better, because it's serious now. But seriously, if I were you, and I were in your position, to go? I'm just saying, if I were you, lean one way, because that will protect you, and push one way, because then that way, if the whole house votes your way, I know you don't want to do it.
Well, let me tell you.
Right. If you want to be protected,
I will lean, but I don't want to like. Leaning's cool. I'm good with that. But like, I don't want to take approach to Brendan and Rachel. They're like, dude, I need you to vote. Like, I don't ever want to say I need you to do anything. Well, I just don't want to do that.
There are certain people that if you feel that way about, then don't include them. But include the people that you know will be solid.
So, in regards to Brendan and Rachel, let's say I'm leaning towards Kathy leaving. I mean, and you're saying, well, you think the whole house will go. I don't think they'll vote her out, no matter what that lean is. Do you?
Probably not.
Okay, so you know she's got 2 votes. What do people need? 4, and then I can tie break to Kathy. I don't mind doing that if I need to. In fact, I prefer a 4-4 vote, because that'll prove to Andrew. You know what I'm saying?
That would be good too.
That would be awesome. If I can get 4-4 and just let him know that I'm with him, I'm totally fine doing that. And I think that's the best way. I mean, and that should, if that doesn't fucking prove to him that I have nothing against him, I don't know what would at that point. How can I do that? How can I make it 5-4?
Well, Brendan, Rachel,
I need to take 2 people and make them vote for Kathy and find the other 4. This is like a whole masterminding situation that.
Brendan, Rachel, trying to think who else would be easy to vote for Kathy. I think Brittany will vote to keep Kathy. That's 3. And Enzo.
Do Kathy? So I get you, Hayden, Lane.
Trying to think who else would be easy to vote for Kathy. I think Brittany will vote to keep Kathy. That's 3. And